lendone machegni nyinga Lydia Okeo. Kingi Charles Maradek hoyie sandruok ma jokenya nokale lwet wagunda kowacho ni ne ok otimore maber sand mane jokenya okale kane gikedo ne loch margi. Ote mar Kingi manogole kinde chiemo mar midhiambo e kar jatend piny Kenya William Ruto kotiyo gi dhongere moko gi Kiswahili nyiso ni pinje ariyogo osechako goyo kang etemo manyo kwe mochwere e kind Kenya gi piny mar Ingereza. Kaka Simfroso kinda lerno ne nyasi manoyore gi joma ide pacho ka dusruok twech kod chiemo no kaw namba. Kingi Charles Maradek kod minode Kamila noloro limbe margi mar odiochieng' mokwongo e pacho ka kod chiemo ma midhiambo manobagi kar jot ma jatend piny William Ruto e boma ma Nairobi. En nyasi manokelo kanyakla joma idewo e pacho ka. Nyisruok mar kit oganda, dusruok kod kaka chenro no chanore ne nyiso picha maler ni ma ne ok nyasi mapile. E twak mare manokiko gi dho Kisungu kod Kiswahili, Kingi nodwoko erokamano maduong' kuom rwak makare ma jokenya nochiwo negi, kopako tudruok mosebedo kindegi duto e kind piny Kenya kod Ingereza.
Hamjambo, niaje, ni fura yangu kuwa nanyi jioni ya leo. I cannot tell you what a great pleasure it is for my wife and I to be back in Kenya once again. I am enormously grateful to you, Mr. President, Madam First Lady, for your most generous invitation to make this state visit. The tremendous hospitality you have shown us and the wonderfully warm welcome that you and the people of Kenya have extended to us have touched me deeply.
Maduong' e twak mare ni Kingi nowacho ni okomor kod sandruok ma jokenya nokalie e kinde mane gikedo ne loch margi kokwayo thuolo maromo kod moko kuom oganda manosandre miwuoro e kindego. Mano biro tok jatend piny William Ruto lero gi lit sandruok ma jokenya nokale e lwet jowagunda mane tiyo gi tok teko.
Although it has been indicated that Kenya and the United Kingdom are celebrating 60 years of diplomatic relations, this by no means implies that our peoples were total strangers before that. Neither does it mean that we live in denial of our history. We cannot live as prisoners of the past. Neither can we go far into the future if we turn our backs on history and historical actions and omissions whose legacies encumber our present. As a matter of fact, formal British presence in Kenya was proclaimed in 1897 by an order in council which inaugurated European settlement and the displacement, dispossession and disenfranchisement of native Africans, paving the way for a brutal colonialism.
The wrongdoings of the past are a cause of the greatest sorrow and the deepest regret. There were abhorrent and unjustifiable acts of violence committed against Kenyans as they waged, as you said at the United Nations, a painful struggle for independence and sovereignty. And for that, there can be no excuse. In coming back to Kenya, it matters greatly to me that I should deepen my own understanding of these wrongs and that I meet some of those whose lives and communities were so grievously affected. None of this can change the past, but by addressing our history with honesty and openness, we can perhaps demonstrate the strength of our friendship today. And in so doing, we can, I hope, continue to build an ever closer bond for the years ahead. As Jomo Kenyatta said, our children may learn about the heroes of the past. Our task is to make ourselves the architects of the future.
Kingi no dhi nyime gi pako Kenya kuom bede ong'ala manyime kedo gi achiedh nade mokwako piny ngima kaka rito alwora.
Kenya's efforts to address the existential challenges of climate change and biodiversity loss are remarkable. From generating over 90% of our electricity from renewable sources to ambitious reforestation and restoration programs, to hosting the first Africa Climate Summit here in Nairobi last month, Kenya is offering extraordinary leadership. The Nairobi Declaration brings together different peoples whose cooperation will be essential to solve some of the serious environmental and ecological challenges not only facing us in the future, but facing us here and now.
Joka kingidhinyi megi limbe margi kawuono kagilimo kar iko ganda mathoth makarioko apisi mar United Nations bungu makarura e kind gwenge mamoko Nairobi ka. Simfros Okinda, Ramogi TV.
Kapodwang'yo limbe mar kingi nyakwar Mgajwang' en odiochieng' mar ariyo